I'm going to try to repair this ignition lock of Suzuki xf650 motorcycle, but it also is used in the DR650 and maybe other models. So I read on the internet how to remove those shear bolts, which are bolts without head. I had two of them. It's not they're not stuck hard. Maybe you can even use pliers, but I didn't know that. So I used a Dremel disc to cut a slot in the bolts, and then a screwdriver to remove them. They are very small and easy to remove. I will show you them. And those are the shear bolts. I cut the slot and removed it with a screwdriver. I thought it won't be easy, but it was easy enough. So the problem with the lock is that the steering something fell down. There were just two plastic cups on the top of to cover the bolts here, 1 and 2. So the key can fall off when it's in the start position. I'm going to check what's exactly inside. Also, the steering lock is very hard to pull out. So I'm going to check these two. So there were two washers here and here. Pulled it out, the cover, and finally regular screws. Okay, you see, this came out. Interesting. So also the cover for the keyhole was stuck open, so I pried this cover off with a pick, and this is the cover inside. It has a spring, and I'm going to check what's going on here, because you see, this should have been go back to closed when the key is outside. I'm going to maybe clean it and it will work. Also, this cover was bent a little inside, so maybe it got stuck because of it. So I took it out with the pick, put it back. It looks better now. This is it keeps staying. I would lubricate it a little. This is a 98 motorcycle, so it's 23 years old. So this is reasonable. So I had an old gas tank. I took the spring from there and I put it instead of the broken spring. It's not that good, but it's better now. Anyway, now I'm going to remove those two Phillips screws. We have here the contacts. More screws here. We have here the contact here. 2 more Phillips screws here. So I could remove the cylinder. And under this plate to flip screws, this is the handlebar lock, which looks fine.